Welcome back to part 2 of my trip around the North Coast 500. In part 1, we set off in the Aston and passed through Applecross, Ullapool and Ardvert Castle. In today's video, we stumbled across the finishing point of a classic car rally, which was actually pretty cool. But we'll be completing the trip around the Scottish Highlands in this video. Starting off with crossing the scenic Kylesku Bridge, we'll then be stopping in at Smoo Cave just before reaching Tongue. On the last day, we'll complete the trip by heading to John and Groats and then finishing it off with a whisky tour down in Tain. After stopping off for lunch and a beer on the lock, we crossed the bridge. That was a Kylesku Bridge we just crossed, and what a bit of engineering that is. That was absolutely stunning, and I definitely didn't need to do that twice because the SD card ran out of memory. But I didn't mind enjoying it twice, it was beautiful. Anyway, now we're onwards and upwards north, so let's go. So I carried on up the west coast, which would certainly prove to be the best bit of the trip in terms of the surroundings, eventually arriving at Smoo Cave. Photo taken, we got back underway. Passing through Dunnes, Loch Erebol was our next stop. Excuse the poor pronunciation.
literally just the only pipe in the town. Filling up. Just pay on this machine here, and it asks you which one you want to open. You open one and then you fill up. Brilliant.
After filling up in Tongue, we headed on to my rather small Airbnb. So I've just checked into my Airbnb tonight up in Tongue. We've got this lovely view out over the ocean, and it's a cute little cabin we got here actually. As you can see, we've got a little kitchen set up. Already poured myself a glass of wine because why not? Comes with some eggs as well, some bread. Can cook, and then obviously I've got the football on here. Double bed, which is ideal. Little toilet area, and then a sofa. That's all we need. It's lovely. quite happy here. But anyway, that's it for today. So I'll catch you tomorrow when we go to John O'Groats. I feel really bad. It's going to be noisy. Having started day 3 by waking up our host and the neighbours, I then got on our way to John O'Groats. Despite the best intentions of this van driver trying everything he could to stop me in my tracks. With another insurance write-off for the Aston narrowly avoided, we headed on to John O'Groats. Now rather strangely, on our way there, I started to pass a few rally cars which I initially put down to a few friends doing a brief tour around the Highlands together, which is great. However, once we had arrived at John O'Groats, it soon became clear it was something far, far greater than that. Arrived just minutes before hundreds of classic rally cars who were completing the Hero Rally turned up. I thought it was incredible to see these cars out on the road at this time of the year, including cars like the Aston. A lot of them are put into storage and not seen until the new year, which personally I just think is a great shame. Seeing all these cars complete the long journey from Land's End in Cornwall to up here was a great feat, and the participants can be very proud of us. However, with the clock ticking, we had a whiskey tour to get to. Now there are numerous whiskey distilleries along the East Coast, and you could even do a trip just touring the various distilleries. There really are that many. However, I only had time to stop at one though, so I picked the Glenmorangie distillery in Tame. Okay, whiskey tour done. Had to sadly be a bit of a good boy and not have much, but I give you little bottles to put them in. So I've tucked a couple away, which I'm going to have when we're back at the hotel. But I had one of their more recent ones. God, I can't even remember what it's called now. The name will appear right now. It was brilliant actually, really enjoyed it. Really smooth whiskey. Getting the whole guided tour as well. It wasn't too long, didn't drag on or anything like that. Emily I thought was brilliant, answered everyone's questions, and quite a big group of us, so it's very nice. Anyway, onwards we go to the hotel. And with that, it's the end of this video and the conclusion to my NC500 3-day tour. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit that like button and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. See you next time.